Lovely, lovely Libras. Okay, I'm just going to jump straight into your reading and see what we get. I'm getting this kind of like the less I say, the better energy. So just remember, it may be your reading, it may not be your reading, it may feel very personal, but it's just intended as a collective Libra reading. So you may be experiencing some of it or none of it at all. Let's just kind of jump in. So I'm going to get some clarifying letters. So again, use your own intuition. These letters may mean something to you. They may be your initials, the initials of somebody that you're thinking about. They may spell out a kind of word or something for you. So whatever you get, trust your intuition on this one. E. Y. R. B. Oh, okay. They may mean something to you, they may not. You may want to rearrange them. They may make something if you rearrange them. If they don't mean anything at all, maybe just make a note of them and see if anything kind of comes up. So, Libra, I'm actually going to pull all your cards and I'll kind of see what comes out and then kind of explain what I'm seeing afterwards. So, I'm reading for your energy first across the top here. There's that tower moment. Yeah, it feels like, does feel like you're on the pinnacle of something. Maybe something may be a bit of a shock, a bit of an upheaval. King of Swords. So you are seeing very, very clearly. You are, I want to say, yeah, clear strategic thinking. So if you want anyone in a tower moment, you want the King of Swords, and it's coming through as your energy. Again, there's those ravens. There's a lot of ravens in this pack, which is kind of why I'm using it for you, because I was already kind of getting ravens as a key metaphor or message. The song that came through for you was Don't Speak. So I've actually pre-recorded your reading, Libra. I recorded it last week, and Don't Speak was the message of that reading. And I all week I've been thinking, do I put Libra's reading up? Do I not? So as I was thinking this, your song came on again, Don't Speak. So I may or may not put this reading up. But the King of Swords, he holds back. He watches his words. He's very careful about what he says. So if there's some kind of upheaval or drama happening, you may just want to kind of bite your tongue. Again, it's not suppression. It's the wisdom that comes with that King of Swords of knowing when to speak and when not to speak and what to say. So it's strategic with your words, okay? Not just talking for the sake of talking. Like, do you need to say it? Nine of Pentacles. This could be something where you're feeling a lot more materially independent in some sort of way. So having the sort of skills to support yourself and things like this. And Libra. There may be something that you want to do where you're going off to be a little bit more independent in some sort of way. Yeah, you could be studying. So it's like going off to university or something. It may be like you have to leave a few people behind as well. The world. Yeah, you could be traveling. You could be traveling to study. You could actually be completing a phase where you've been collecting a lot of information and you have a lot of knowledge. You could have been studying on the internet. This is studying. This is the internet. Yeah, you may have been this is just like gathering information on the internet, and this is kind of like learning lessons or completion. So that looks quite good. You could have been doing an online learning course or something like this. Let's go to the tea leaves. So a little bit more information on that tower moment for Libra, please. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Okay, nice. King of Swords, please, for Libra. Maybe that's what it is. The tower moment is you saying, look, I need a bit more freedom here. I need to go out and have fun. Something like this. Girls just want to have fun, perhaps. Cyndi Lauper. King of Swords, please. Yeah, definitely something with my throat chakra going there. Bag. Something important such as a new job or a raise. So yeah, you may definitely be getting a change, because a tower can be like a big change, like with the world and the tower as well. It could be like quite a big upheaval, like you're going to change jobs, but you need to actually relocate to a different place, or yeah, it seems like whatever it is, such as a new job or raise, it's kind of like pack your bags, right? It may actually give you a lot more financial independence, whatever this is. Now, that's not going to be for everybody, just for some of you. And I'm just going to drink my tea because my throat's gone really itchy. I don't know why I said tea. That could be significant for somebody. Maybe somebody drinks a lot of tea. I always drink coffee, and for some reason I said tea, so that could mean something. 9 of Pentacles, please, for Libra. 10 cards, celebration, fun and enjoyment. So yeah, this looks really, really good. Time to go out and have fun. Celebration, fun and enjoyment. You may be actually going out on your own. 9 of Pentacles there. 9 of Pentacles is like, I'm not relying on anyone else for like money or anything like this. It's also the Garden and the Gate card. So sometimes it can talk about somebody who is in a place where they're very, very comfortable. They kind of have everything they need. And that's kind of like the jumping off point or the base to go out and explore a little bit. So it does seem like something really good for you, Libra, is coming up. It seems quite fun. A Page of Swords in the World. But again, you may have this reluctance to leave the comfortable place, because the 9 of Pentacles is like the garden, right? So you may be in a place where you're quite comfortable, and there is some reluctance of kind of going out perhaps on your own, perhaps going out with friends, but you're going out on your own rather than with your partner. It's independent, but yeah, I get this feeling of like, it means you're kind of moving away from something. You're going towards something, but it means moving away from something. So there may be some reluctance there. But good news, good news. Yeah, this is all really good. You may hear something on the internet, you know, like an online group, Facebook, something like this. Yeah, feeling like you want more information though. Okay, what energy is Libra dealing with? So what is affecting the Tower and the Grapes, please? Tower and the Grapes. Yeah, you may definitely be drinking some wine, perhaps. Maybe you're getting a bag of wine. You know, there's like, I remember like in the 80s and 90s, my dad used to always get like bags of wine. They came in a box and they had like a bag inside. The Moon. This, I think, is definitely going to come as a bit of a shock to you. I think this is secrets. You don't know about this yet, perhaps. It might be quite a big surprise. The Moon card, yeah. There may be some, this isn't your energy, it's outside of you, but there may be some kind of illusion, or again, somebody may be a little bit afraid. The Moon card can be kind of somebody sat in fear. So just be aware of that. There may be somebody, let me just adjust my camera slightly there as well, so you can kind of see the whole of the card. Yeah, this came through in your last reading. No, it wasn't. It was somebody else's reading, which I don't know, I'm not going to say. But they got, you saw the whole of the moon by the Water Boys. King of Swords and Bags, something important such as a new job or raise. So there's another king around you. This is somebody who's your equal, which is really, really lovely. Success as well. So I really like the King of Cups. I feel like you've got a somebody who's very much on your level, right? They're like counterpart level. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a romantic interest or anything like that, but yeah, you're coming through as a king and they're coming through as a king. So these are both very mature energies. The King of Cups has really deep emotions, but doesn't necessarily always say it or express that. He kind of keeps his feelings to himself quite a lot, just as the King of Swords is a bit more reserved, kind of a bit more strategic with his words. The King of Cups is a bit more strategic with the feelings. You could have a Scorpio around you or a water sign. The moon is also Cancer. So this is kind of like Scorpio, Pisces for me. This is Cancer and Pisces, so could be somebody around you. It could be that you're getting a job, or this other person is getting a job or a raise. Kind of getting pack your bags energy. You come in with me, I'm hearing. Yeah, this feels like it could be a friend, it could be a brother. It's kind of like on the same level as you, so friend, brother, just somebody who is matching you in terms of maturity. So that's really, really nice. This can also be somebody who's very sympathetic, an advisor, something like this. I just have to say as well, even though it's coming through as two kings, it doesn't mean that either of these people has to be male or a man or identify as male. Anyone can be in king energy. It's just somebody who's, for me personally in the tarot, the kings are a little bit more reserved, a little more strategic and tactful than the queens, who are much more open and upfront. That's kind of the only difference between them for me. The Nine of Pentacles, celebration, fun and enjoyment. The Magician in reverse. I'm hearing no tricks. And yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, there's a few people here. These may be all different aspects of somebody, or they could be like 3 different people that you're dealing with, 4 different people either. Yeah, definitely. You may be in conflict with people around you. Different people may have different things to say. They may be kind of getting in your head. You know, one person's telling you one thing, one person's saying another thing, one person's saying stay, one person's saying go. Just kind of be aware of that. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This is, the Queen of Pentacles is normally somebody who's partnered in some sort of way. So it can indicate normally mother, boss, business partner, these kind of things. In this case, because you're coming through as a king, this feels like 3 people, or even this might be the same person, and this is like different aspects of them. But they're your equal, right? Kings and queens are equals, the counterparts. So again, the Queen of Pentacles has a level of maturity. They are normally partnered in some sort of way. They're normally responsible for other people. They have a lot of skills. They have a lot of knowledge. They're very practical. And yeah, they may have something to offer you, perhaps. You may be hearing good news from this person. Especially if you've been doing something independently for a while. This may be somebody who wants to partner up with you and kind of work with you in some kind of way. Again, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that you can learn from, especially because actually here you're showing as a page. So you're going from King energy into Page energy. So even though it's the King of Swords into the Page of Swords as well. So it's like you have a lot of information, you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of skills, but perhaps you've been working very independently here. And there could be an opportunity to kind of learn more from this Queen of Pentacles. So or to get more information from this Queen of Pentacles. It's like you have a lot of information, but there's more to learn. Yeah, it feels like online study or something like this. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. This is a really quick reading. I'm kind of getting eyebrows from your words, by the way. Eyebrow. I don't know, that's not going to be for everybody, but it just kind of popped out there. You have a lot of major arcana, so this does feel like quite a big upheaval. I am going to clarify your reading because we are rolling through it quite quickly. So yeah, some kind of big upheaval, but it's fun, right? You want to do it, but you may have some fear because it feels like quite surprising or quite shocking. It may be a little bit like, oh my goodness, am I really ready for this? Especially if it's like you have to go on a trip quickly. It's like pack your bags quickly. But again, it feels like whoever this person is that's outside of you, because it feels like something coming in for you, right? It feels like either you have a need to go out and have fun, or that you're going to hear some news about like somebody's asking you to come out and have some fun. So yeah, this King of Cups, very deep emotions, yeah, very calm. You know, they feel a lot, but they don't get overwhelmed. They're kind of quite good with those emotions. The Magician in reverse is worrying me a little bit. The Magician in the upright is a great card because it means kind of manifesting your dreams, making something happen. But in the reverse, it can be a little bit manipulative, so we will just check on that one. Yeah, finding out more information. I feel like you're going to sense you're going to quite enjoy your independence. You like to have a level of autonomy. You don't kind of want to be codependent and in any sort of way. So if you're sensing that somebody could be being a little bit sus, this could be why you're asking for more information. Like, let's clear this up. And I feel like if you're dealing with the Queen of Pentacles, they're going to give you the facts, right? They're going to give you the information or the money or the resources that you need to figure something out, because the page is kind of telling me figuring something out. Tell me about the Tower for Libra, the Magician. So I do feel like there's something with this Magician energy that's kind of impacting you over here. It tells me about painting the roses red. There's white roses and red roses. So it kind of says to me there could be something about innocence and purity versus sexuality and desire. Could be something going on up there with that. But again, it's like I feel like you are manifesting something, you're making something happen because you want to go out and have some fun, right? Let's find out. Let's just put that back away. Let's ask about the moon. Tell me about the moon. This is an energy outside of you. Again, it could be illusion or fear. The Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody's getting over some kind of heartbreak. I'm just going to move that card away because it's an unpleasant card to look at. Yeah, somebody could be getting over some heartbreak. Sometimes we have fear because of things that have happened to us in the past, right? We're scared that that cycle is going to repeat itself, or we're scared that we're going to be treated the same way in a situation. So it can be quite hard to kind of get over that heartbreak or get over that fear and kind of open yourself up to new challenges and new situations. Why are you the King of Swords here? You are being very strategic. You are kind of playing your cards close to your chest. The Tower. So you've got what you need, right, to whatever this Tower moment is, whatever this shock is, you've got strategy. You've got strategy. You see something clearly. You see a situation for what it is. It could be that you're bringing in a Tower moment, but if a Tower moment's happening to you, and again, this can be like a surprise, an upheaval, something that's quite shocking. I feel like you've got the logic skills, the communication skills to kind of handle whatever this Tower is. You're going to be fine. What is the King of Cups, please? Again, it seems like it's positive. It's because you've got like good news, celebration, fun, a new job. It feels like whatever the Tower is, it's going to be a shock. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be an upheaval, but it's actually a positive one. Five of Swords. This person really wants to win at all costs in this situation. They are coming at this. It's kind of, if I'm going into this, I'm going into it because I think I've got a good chance of winning. So I don't know what that is. Just be careful with this person. Be careful about getting into conflict with this person. You may have a different opinion with this person as well. You're coming at this with Swords energy, which is logic and clarity. They're coming at this situation with emotions. So you may have, whoever this is for you, there may be some conflict involved with what you think about the situation. But again, they're showing us the King of Cups in the upright. So I think with your strategy and your careful choice of words, I think you're going to be able to kind of say, you know, your position quite clearly. And I think this person, with them coming from the heart, they're coming from a place of love. I feel like they're going to kind of be quite open-hearted and understanding. The King of Cups is very understanding. So although there may be a conflict of opinion or a conflict of ideas, I feel like you can kind of, you can see each other's point of view. You can negotiate around it. These are, again, very mature energies. Nine of Pentacles, please. Seven of Wands. You are feeling a little bit defensive about this decision. You do feel like you're taking the higher ground, or you have the higher perspective. Just be careful you don't put your guard up so much that you forget how to have fun, because this is a card about having fun. You could also be defending yourself because this could be a bit of a tricky energy. Perhaps you sense that. You don't want to be taken advantage of in any sort of way. You know, if you're going out and having drinks, watch your drinks, you know. Tell me about the Magician, please, in the reverse. You've got a bit of information on this for you guys. So we've got the Page of Pentacles. So again, studying, planning, coming up with a plan. This could be what leads into the Queen of Pentacles, which is somebody who kind of knows what they're doing. They're implementing the plan. This is kind of the strategy stage. Page of Swords, again, matching you, gathering information, watching, waiting, figuring something out. Yeah, collecting information. Five of Pentacles, somebody could feel out in the cold, very left out. I tried to manifest something here. It didn't work out for me. It's kind of like FOMO, you know. And Five of Swords, so conflict as well. There's some conflict around this change. You've got the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So again, conflict around this change. Wanting to win at all costs, which means somebody may be being a little bit underhand, right? It's like, I'm gonna, the Five of Swords is like, I'm gonna win this argument. I'm gonna win this, whatever this is, no matter what it costs me. So even if we fall out, even if you know, even if I lose everything, I just want to win, you know. So just be wary of that. It's quite a ruthless energy. Yeah, Yeah, you just be careful. Don't get into, I want to say don't get into arguments with people. Again, you've got this energy of don't speak, bite your tongue, hold your tongue. You don't have to engage in arguments with people, especially if you've had a drink or they've been drinking. Just wait until everybody's sober again, I want to say. But you've got the Empress here as well. So whatever happens here, it ends with Empress energy. Now, the Empress is topping everybody, right? She's higher vibrational than the kings and the queens because she's all four queens of the tarot, so she's kind of the best of the best kind of thing. So it's kind of like I want to say this is you, it is your energy in the tarot, Libra, Taurus energy. I want to say, why are people trying to argue with somebody who's like on top, right? Because you were coming through with the Seven of Wands, which is kind of like defending your position or being in a higher position. The Empress is coming through quite a lot this week with having to defend herself. But I want to say you don't really have to defend yourself. If you're the Empress, you just keep being the Empress. You keep taking the high ground. You keep, you know, having that higher perspective, that higher energy. You know, don't descend to the level of whatever this is, because this is jealous and bitter and resentful and kind of a bit ruthless. Like whoever this is, I don't know who this is, it could be a Gemini that you're dealing with as well. I feel like the advice is to take the high ground. And they're giving me Sleeping Beauty, which is interesting because I channeled, you know, the song from it. I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. So I feel like you already know, right? It's like you may be going into a situation where you've kind of already got everybody's number. You kind of know, you know what the vibe is with each person. So just, yeah, bite your tongue, bide your time. The universe is looking after you because you're in Empress energies, but you know, you're good, you're fine. Page of Swords and the World, please. What's this? Page of Swords and the World for Libra. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, keep doing your thing. It takes time, right? You may be doing some shadow work, with it being that, like the Black Swan. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, keep gaining that information, keep asking for more information. If something's not clear, ask for clarification, but take your time with it. This is something about stepping stones or taking time. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles, please, for Libra. There may be some background noise. The kids are off school and my neighbours are kind of making noise. My son's playing VR, so there's background noise going on. Knight of Pentacles. Again, slow and steady is the answer here. So you had this up here, this kind of Virgo energy, and you've got it down here as well. Knight of Pentacles, taking the time, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. The Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles together, this is really an energy, very earth sign energy. This is somebody who does things properly. You know, they may be a little bit of a perfectionist. They want to, if you want more information, this person is the person who's going to have that information, because it's like they know the whole plan. They probably put the plan together. They are probably financing the plan. So this is kind of like the boss, the money person, the person coming up with the strategy or the plan, somebody who you can go to for more information. Yeah, so, and there's some good news. Again, there could be something where the Three of Cups is like a celebration event, a party. It looks really good, except for whatever this is. I feel like there could be some people or someone around you who you're not seeing eye to eye with, right? I think that there could be some jealousy if you're getting something like a promotion or a raise. Other people could be a little bit jealous of that, you know, because I want to say that you are kind of stepping into Empress energy, or you're about to. The Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress, you know, it's about to become the Empress energy. So again, Moon. Okay, so I think you want to be quite strategic here. There may be something where an opportunity is coming towards you, and you know that people are going to be jealous. You know that people perhaps are not going to understand. People may be a little bit catty. So it could be, you know, you are normally the Queen of Swords, who's very open, very honest. She likes to be very upfront. But I think the advice here with don't speak is bite your tongue a little bit here, Libra. You may not want to tell everybody exactly what's going on, exactly what the plan is here. Bite your tongue, bide your time, stay in high vibration, and ask for more information if you need more information, because again, the moon is on the bottom here. Okay, let's get you, excuse me, a bit sniffly. I've got hay fever. I forgot to take my hay fever tablet yesterday, so I'm just kind of suffering from it today. You've got this moon energy a couple of times, so let's go. I'm getting Sacred Forest and Queen of the Moon. I'm glad with this reading. I feel like I'm happy with this reading because the other reading was like an hour long, and it was like, I don't know if there's something with like information overload. Perhaps, again, you could be getting very overwhelmed with information. Something could come up that comes in as quite a shock, and it's kind of like, oh my goodness, what do I do? This is too much. I'm overwhelmed. I want to say, breathe through it. Stay calm. Don't cave into any fears you have. Just kind of breathe through your fears. Try and see things quite clearly and strategically. And you're going to be okay, Libra. But again, just play your cards a little bit close to your chest right now. It's like, don't give too much away too soon. Oh, hello. No, not quite. Advice, please, for Libra or anyone connecting to this reading. Thank you. So you have Transcending. Yeah, it's the cover card. That confused me for a second. Again, it's almost like don't show your cards, right? Transcending and Refuge. So let's see. Enchanted Fern Grotto and Pegasus. You've got Unicorn on the bottom there. So these two white horses seem to be coming through. Pegasus and unicorns. I want to say that's something about being quite unique. You know, being quite unique. This is Sacred Forest, by the way. Being quite unique, quite original. Maybe having like a hot take on something, but also this idea of transforming for the better, almost like evolving. So it's not just a horse, it's a flying horse, or it's a magical horse, you know, or it could be that you are taking things up a level, taking things to higher ground, and I feel like you're the person for it, right? You're kind of, if we avoid kind of the connotations of unicorn, but you are kind of you're something special, Libra, okay? And that's why, you know, maybe you've got a bit of imposter syndrome coming through here, where you don't feel like you quite deserve it, or you don't feel like you're quite ready for this. It's almost knocking you off your throne. It's always taking you from a position where, you know, I'm the King of Swords, I'm capable, I'm logical, I'm strategic, to, oh my goodness, I do not have enough information to deal with this. So you could also be traveling, refugee as well with the world, and, you know, there could be something happening there. Let me actually just pull your Queen of the Moon card before I read this. Libra, please. Advice for Libra or anyone resonating with this reading. Pleasure. Oh, I like that one. That always talks to me about orgasms, ecstasy, you know, the ecstasy of a very pleasurable moment, and assessing. Yeah, I feel like this is what we're ending with, this assessing, watching, waiting, figuring something out energy. Okay. So 10, 23, is that, or 28? 28. Oh, sorry, 16, 28, and 18 may mean something to you. They may be significant numbers. So 16. 16, oh my goodness, why are the numbers changing? Magic is afoot in the enchanted grotto. Long rays of light stream through the forest canopy above. An abundance of ferns fills the grotto with efflorescence, verdant colour, and a small waterfall tinkles like crystalline chimes. You know that you are safe here. Again, you're safe in the garden, right? This is time to go within. Seek and find your inner refuge. Take time for deliberation and reflection. That's what I said, take the time, right? In times of retreat, you can truly hear the voice of your soul. If you have been pushing hard or struggling to keep going, this is the time to be still and nurture your inner world. Draw nourishment from the wellspring within you. Think carefully about the decisions you make at this time. Yeah, think carefully, get more information, right? Don't jump into anything. If you're coming through as the Empress and you're receiving offers, then those people want you, right? You have something to offer, especially if you're being approached or kind of like handpicked. You know, you are offering some kind of unique perspective here. You are the Empress, you're in demand. So, you know, you don't have to leap into a decision. You can, you know, if you need more time, ask for more time. Obviously, you don't want to take too much time, but, you know, if you need that time, ask for that time to make this decision. Think carefully about decisions you make at this time. If possible, put them off. Now is not a good time to make life-changing choices. Instead, take time to create a foundation for the future because you don't want your towers to fall, right? Retreat and reflect on your heart's true desires. Proceed with care and deliberation as you make plans. Listen to your inner guidance. Fern grottos have a feeling of peace as you enter. Many are known to be places where magic resides, perhaps the home of fairies and elves. Allow the energy of this sacred space to fill you. Know that you can be yourself and truly relax. The spirit of the enchanted fern grotto says, retreat and replenish your inner resources. Now is not a time to act, but a time to incubate your ideas for the future. Be still. The answers are within you and magic is all around you. So yeah, don't rush into anything. You've got a lot of stuff at the end of the reading about slow down, gain more information, like, you know, do it carefully. Don't rush into anything. So I think that's really good advice, especially because you've got the Tower and the World kind of bookmarking this. That's quite big energy. And again, the moon tells me there's things that you're dealing with that you don't know about. You're dealing with maybe secretive energy with the King of Cups as well. Somebody could be very secretive. Somebody could be holding back with deep feelings perhaps. You just want a bit more information, especially because the Magician's in the reverse, which tells me there could be a little bit of trickster energy there. Somebody could be putting themselves first in some sort of way. So just remember that you're coming through with this Empress energy, and you know, you're in demand. You don't have to, and also you don't have to try and please everybody, Libra, just because people want you in whatever capacity that may be. They want your time, they want your energy. It doesn't mean you have to give it them, right? You are an independent being, again, independence, and you get to make the decisions that affect you. You know, what do you, stop putting everybody else's needs above your own. What do you want, Libra? And if it means you have to take some time to think about this, then go ahead and take the time. You know, say, draw that boundary. Say, I need the space to think about this properly. You know, and because you're the Empress and because you're on that high ground, you know, make them wait. Make them wait and see your worth. Okay? Sometimes Libras just have to remember that, you know, they can be in demand. And yeah, you don't have to say yes to everything, Libra. Grab a hold of the mane. Pegasus is leaping into the sky with you on his back. You can feel the wind rush by as this winged horse climbs higher and higher, his muscles rippling beneath you. Enjoyable. You are keenly aware of this majesty and strength and power as you are brought closer and closer to the heavens. Yeah, this feels like a little bit, I don't know, like ride 'em cowgirl, right? You know. Also, you had I'm going to put a couple of extra songs down in the description box for you, but you did have a bit of a cowboy theme as well, which was interesting. You are keenly aware of his majesty, strength and power as you are brought closer and closer to the heavens. Bite your lip, girls. History is replete with myths and legends of a winged horse, the protector of the soul. The Pegasus represents the immortality of your spirit as the journey towards the heavens. The appearance of this card is a sign. Get ready for a dramatic activation of your spiritual journey. Some of you may be having another not dark night of the soul. I say another because I've had one already. Or like a second awakening process. So just be ready for that. Again, if you're having an awakening or a dark night of the soul, if you don't know what those are, just go and Google them. You kind of need a lot of rest. You need to just be careful about your energy, who's around you, you know, what kind of situations you're engaging with. So yeah, you're definitely transcending. You're definitely having a lot of pleasure in transcending something, Libra. I don't know. Yeah. Prepare yourself to fly high above adversity. That's interesting because, like I said, it's like if you get into Empress energy, you know, sometimes people want to knock you down from that pedestal. You're going to go higher. You know, when they go low, you go high, right? So it's like yeah, rise above any of the low vibrational energy and just be the best version of yourself you can be. And if people don't like you, it's like, ooh, why does that horse have wings? It's such a freak. It's like, well, at least I can fly. You know, it's like, just be you, and enjoy the ride, right? Enjoy the journey. Enjoy enjoy your uniqueness, because being unique makes you stand out from the crowd, and it means that you have something special to offer, where perhaps they're jealous because they're boring, right? Libra. The Pegasus's rise above the earthly realms helps offer a higher celestial perspective. Take time to meditate, and profound insights about your life will be revealed. You are asked to see the situation you are asked to see the situation at hand from a higher perspective. Step away from the drama and the emotional manipulation of others. Oh, watch out for that. Again, the King of Cups and the Magician in the reverse together can be emotional manipulation. So just be aware of that. This is kind of like, it's high vibrational Scorpio energy, but Scorpio is known as being, when it dips into low vibrational energy, it is very manipulative. Again, with kind of Gemini Virgo energy, it's ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the trickster. So again, emotional trickery, there may be illusions, things may not be as they seem. So again, you know, stick to your truth. What is your truth? And you'll never go wrong with that. Step away from the drama and the emotional manipulation of others. Some stories describe that where his hooves strike the earth, new springs emerge, life begins anew. In Greek mythology, Pegasus activates and befriends the 9 muses who inspire creativity, liberal arts, music, science, poetry, and visual arts. Hence, Pegasus is symbolic of creativity. The message here is to focus on the incredible creativity, vitality, and spiritual awakening within you. Good luck, Libras. It's going to be good. It's going to take you to really good places, right? So yeah. Just keep going. You're on the right track. You're on a pilgrimage of your soul. This pilgrimage energy keeps on coming through. It's time to transcend the weight of earthly burdens. Fly over situations that have been pulling you down. Don't involve yourself with the drama of others. When you remember that you have come from spirit and are eternal, challenging situations will resolve. A profound transformation is at hand. Release any fear, right? If you need answers, go within, meditate, spend some time alone, have a hot bath, whatever you need to do, and just meditate on it and see, because spirit will probably bring the answers to you. Trust that inner intuition, trust your own inner truth and your own inner guidance, right? Your own feelings and thoughts, when they come from within, are your own and therefore are very truthful. Just again, if you are feeling a little bit manipulated, just step back, step away from it and ask yourself, what do I truly feel about this situation? You know, regardless of what other people are doing, what is my truth? And again, I feel like you're going to be okay. And again, don't rush into anything. And if people are trying to rush you, that's a big warning flag, right? That's a big red flag. So if people are trying to rush you into things, it's probably because it's in their advantage to make you hurry, because they don't want you to read the fine print, right? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff about slowing down, meditating, trusting your own inner guidance. But there's something really good coming for you as well. I think because you have that ability to rise above the drama, to take the high road, to see things from a higher perspective, especially with this kind of King of Swords energy. Interesting, we had that kind of pilgrimage reading with the guy climbing the mountain. Similar energy, you know, just take the high road, take the high perspective, keep gathering information, keep doing the work, and don't worry about the low vibrational energies, because, you know, they've got their own journey to go on. You know, really, I really am getting like you're taking the high road. Like they're all there kind of trudging through the forest, through the muck, and you're riding the Pegasus because you have that ability, right? You have that ability to take the higher path. Okay, pleasure. Are you taking life too seriously or intensively? A time has come to call in the pleasures of life. Seek lightheartedness at this time. Focus on what makes you happy. Schedule in activities you find pleasurable. Yeah, I just think there's this real message about like other people around you who are perhaps being party poopers or, you know, drama queens or something. And it's just like, do what makes you happy, Libra. You do you, right? I am open to the pleasures of life. Excuse me, I'm sniffling again. In our search for a better life, something happened along the way. We forgot how to find real pleasure in what we do, rather than just being diverted from the everyday. Life can be overwhelming. This could be here, right? Life can be overwhelming, and our rational minds seem to need every available minute of our time to cope with its demands. Pleasure has taken the back seat, or there is a pattern of it now forming destructive tendencies, such as binge drinking rather than having a wine or two with friends. So just watch out for those coping mechanisms. You know, if at the end of the night you need to fall back on having a drink, would it be better to replace that with doing some yoga in the morning? You know, like, I don't know, just tone down the bad habits and, you know, uptick the good habits. You know, and you don't have to make a major overhaul, but just making, every time a choice comes up, try and make the right choice, right? Try and make the healthy choice, and a little bit more of what's good for you, a little bit less of what's bad for you, but also don't be afraid to go out and have fun. A big part of pleasure is letting go. This does not mean surrendering or giving up. It simply means handing over all our administration, stress, and worries for a time. And again, this Queen of Pentacles can handle that for you, right? If you need a Queen of Pentacles to come in and kind of take over, I don't know, your scheduling, your responsibilities, if this is somebody that you need to go to for help and say, look, can you give me a hand here? I'm feeling overburdened, I'm feeling overwhelmed. Can you just step in and kind of like take on some of these responsibilities? Or even this may be the sort of person that you can go to and say, can you give me a hand here coming up with some kind of like to-do list or strategy that I can follow, so that I don't, you know, I can refer back to it and I don't keep getting overwhelmed. You know, it may just be somebody who can help you with that. When we don't allow ourselves to experience pleasure, whether in the form of laughter, play, sensuality, or the development of skills, right, we remain less than whole and feel a wanting. No fun actually makes us dull indeed. Over time, we are much less effective in our emotional and work lives if we do not experience regular doses of pleasure. Our ancient ancestors knew the importance of pleasure and informing it of a healthy mind, body, and spirit. There were gods and goddesses dedicated to happiness and the pleasures of life, such as the Egyptian goddess Hathor. The temples of Hathor were joyful places of songs and beauty. Does sound like Venus energy, right? And there are even small temples placed in her honor outside other major deities' temples so that people could be in a happy and contented mental mood before entering to worship. The Egyptians clearly believed that having a positive or relaxed state of mind assisted in having a positive spiritual connection. So yeah, just do the things that you need to do, whatever it is for you, to relax and to unwind and to connect to that inner wisdom, whether it's having a long hot bath, going for a walk, listening to music, meditating, doing yoga, having some pleasure with a partner. Do what you need to do to kind of get those endorphins going, to get the yeah, I was picking up on that as well with the reading that I'm not going to put up. I've actually scheduled it. It's there. It's just I'm not going to publish it. You know, get those good feelings kicking in. I feel like you need it, right? You need, especially if you've been overworked or overwhelmed or stressed. It's like you need the good times. You need the pleasure. You need that release, right? So, adrenaline. Endorphins, whatever you can do, whether it's like exercising. I was kind of getting this roller coaster energy, like Coney Island. I didn't know what Coney Island was until I started getting the reference, and then I had to like Google it and go and see. But I was getting this image for you in the last reading of like being on top of a roller coaster, right? And just, you know, that moment of like, oh my goodness, I'm going to go over the top. It's going to go really fast, and having that fear kick in, right? And wanting to kind of go back, wanting to hold on, wanting like extra time. But it's like, when you lean into it, you have that fun, you have that release, and you get all those, you know, those chemicals in your body going in a like really good way. So yeah, release, and it could just be you need to have that pleasure in order to let something go. Just don't overdo it, right? Don't overdrink, don't overdo it. You know, moderation is, I think, as well with that Virgo energy coming at the end here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, moderate yourself, take it easy, go slow. All right, I hope this was helpful to you. Please take care of yourselves, Libras. It looks like you're doing it really well. I just think you're getting a bit overwhelmed, right? You just need to disconnect your energy from the energy of the people around you. Ask yourself what you want and what you need, and don't give yourself too much over to other people, and just replenish. All right, take care of yourselves. I will see you again soon. Bye bye, my lovelies.